Hello and namaskar viewers. Welcome to Ayurveda Mantra by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center USA. I am Sanjeev Pandya, and before we go into the show, first of all, I just like you to know and welcome some new viewers in the brand new time slot. You can watch Ayurveda Mantra by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center USA every Friday at noon. That means every Friday at 12 p.m. Hope you will get adjusted in this new time slot, and then hope we will be able to reach out to more and more viewers. And thank you so much for watching the show. Anyway, this is the show based on Ayurveda, and this is the show to inform you, to educate you when it comes to Ayurveda, what Ayurveda is all about, how effective Ayurveda is through Panchkarma treatment and perfect combination of herb and oil. And that's what Ayurveda treatment is all about. Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center USA, with their multiple locations in the country. They are very genuine and they provide the best Panchkarma treatment for any disease or any sickness that you may have. With that note, I'd like to welcome Dr. Ambika Nair of Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center USA to our show Ayurveda Mantra. Ambika ji, namaskar. Welcome to the show.
Hello, namaskar Sanjeev.
Ambika ji, we just celebrated Navratri and Dashera last week, right? And a couple of weeks we're going to be celebrating Diwali. So Diwali is just around the corner. And during this festive season, obviously, we like to cheat on food. We like to celebrate it more with food, and we come up with all the excuses कि हमें ये खाना है, वो खाना है, holiday season है. But at the end of the day, remember to take care of your health and to have a vibrant health. And if any sickness or disease that you have, to get rid of it, Ayurveda can be the best cure for you out there. With that note, Ambika ji, I'd like to include this topic in today's episode.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We wonder sometimes about person's behavior. It could be any person, any age, and we wonder, what is wrong with this person? Person can be very hyperactive. Person can be paying less attention to the things that you say. Person may not be very efficient in the work that they do. So there are many combination of things, and that makes us wonder that what is wrong with this person. And it could be anybody out there. In short, it's known as ADHD.
You always surprise me with the subject.
And you always give out the best information on that subject.
ADHD, it's not only seen in the children, it is seen in every age.
Yes.
It can come any time too.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, because it is same like our weather changes. You understand? No? How the prakriti jaise badalte hai, the same way. If you have, we should say that we all have ADHD. You understand?
Attention deficiency, hyperactivity disorder.
Yeah. It can be ADD too. It's not a must that everybody should be hyperactive. You understand? No? Some people are very, very stubborn. So they don't move out. Whatever you say, it just goes above the head only.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, whatever you say. So that's one of the reasons,
And it is actually a very serious, very concerning issue out there, because many people are affected with this ADHD syndrome.
We'll talk about the children, how you diagnose.
Yes.
Okay. See, like 1 year, little milestone delayment will be there in certain cases. But some people, they can't speak, but children, they don't listen to you. Okay, if you are teaching your child they will not tell. Maybe they will tell E. Okay, so this is like a attention. They don't focus what they do. See, little speech delay also will be there, because they don't concentrate on whatever you say. But some children, they are very good in that. Okay, and they are intelligent. It's not that they are not intelligent. They will be hyperactive, especially when you take them out. Okay, how they diagnose, the parents, how they feel it, there is something wrong with the child. If he is playing with, not only it's not a must with any other child, like hitting, they really injure. They are little destructive. Like toys देगा तो उसको 2 minute के अंदर तोड़ फोड़ कर दे देगा. Okay, so these all, like we know that all destructive mentality and, like everything, if you keep everything, tidy there means they just come and distract it.
Correct.
Okay.
That makes me wonder, is it like genetic?
It is not that genetic, but it can be little bit, from genes also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally, like Sanjeev, I have seen that because even with the thyroid, parents, I have seen, with my experience, I have seen a lot of cases like this, actually.
Okay.
So when they come itself, I'll tell that, are you taking any medication for thyroid? They will tell, how you know? Why you are asking? But that because with the experience, every day you learn the things. So that's one of the important things.
Absolutely.
What I learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what really causes ADHD in that young age?
See, it can be because of, this is from the genes little bit, okay, and like maybe, more kapha. In Ayurveda, what we talk is that if the kapha is more, they cannot focus, they can get, you see all these children, some children get very chronic cold. They are very prone to very chronic cold, and they get all the ear infections and throat infections and all those things, Then destructive, like impatient. Like if you give one pen or something, the moment you give it, they will throw on your face itself. Yeah, they will never sit. They are like a grasshoppers, run around.
They're very impatient.
Very impatient and very run around.
Yes.
They are like, they really check your patience. Yeah, because when they come to my clinic itself, I know, but we know it. So we tell them, okay, let me observe them because no need to, like get angry on them or anything.
All right, so that's just a startup on ADHD topic of the day in this Ayurveda Mantra show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center, USA. And we actually have a lot to learn and to know from Dr. Ambika Nair on this ADHD matter. So why don't we just take a break? When we come back after the break, we'll talk on ADHD more. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the second segment of the Ayurveda Mantra show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center, USA. The topic that we have picked in our today's episode is ADHD. And who knows, perhaps you, a viewer, or someone that you know might be part of this ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. That's what ADHD is all about. Now, Doctor, ADHD can also be interpreted as impulsive behavior, right?
It is a very impulsive behavior, actually. See, like when, if you ask me some questions, if I don't like, I can just get angry or I can just walk out.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
So,
that's true.
so I too have ADHD then.
Yeah, exactly. Some people don't like to be questioned.
They're
very impatient and impulsive.
They are very intelligent also.
Yeah.
See, these children, if they like certain things, means, they will be very, very good, Sanjeev. They're like a supersonic they will be.
Yeah. Before the break, we talked about ADHD in the children.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about ADHD in the young adults, right?
Yeah.
Maybe years ago they were fine, and something happens over the years that they start developing this ADHD syndrome.
See, normally because the hormone changes are there, you understand. No? So like before 12 years, some days in 6 months, you can see the child was perfectly all right. The adolescence came. So he sees that maybe his friends are becoming better. They are very attentive in the class. He was a little slow learner. So all these things, because it brings grief and jealous. Okay, they want an attention.
Correct.
This is already an attention deficiency disease. You understand? Yes. So these people will go and like do some gimmicks or something like that so that they can draw the attention. Okay. So this itself, this is also like ADHD. Because they want to be noted.
That makes me believe that insecurity जो होती है,
So
insecurity
much,
feelings जो होती है, that is
yeah.
also connected
Yeah.
with ADHD
And not only
impulsive
that, you know,
behavior.
even adults,
Correct.
where they sit, they will be just keep on moving their leg, like continuously they will be moving.
Oh, I know a couple of people.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
I
and
do.
you know, like some people will be just picking their, you know, like a nose or something like that.
I know the symptoms that you mentioned. I know many people out there, whether it's in a workplace or whether
Yes.
it's in your friend circle or
Yes.
in the families, that
Yes.
you will find many individuals
Yes.
like that. And there's an insecurity, there's impulsive behavior.
Yeah.
It all connects with ADHD. And you say that hormone changes. and
Hormone
it-
changes are also there. Not only that, they passing very bad comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This all comes in that group only.
And I have also noticed that they are very oblivious to that behavior, meaning they think they are normal.
They are normal.
And they would think a normal person opposite them think, that person is not normal.
Yeah, in their relationships, actually.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you cannot get adjusted with the partner.
Correct.
It has become a major issue
Correct.
in all these divorces, you know.
Yeah.
Because whatever you say, I cannot tolerate you, or whatever I say, you cannot tolerate. So it goes like a parallel line. Whether it is with the parents, the children, you know, they just walk out from life.
Now, many people I know that who have this ADHD syndrome, they go to their doctor and they try to cure help. When it comes to doctor, I don't know whether you can take pills to have a chemical balance in your head, or you go to or you go to psychologist
Psychiatric,
or
yeah.
psychiatric.
Yeah, they will go for the counseling.
Correct.
Actually, normally, Sanjeev, people come to me after going everywhere. So I only maximum I treat only chronic patients, you know. So we have very good treatments. Then we talk to them nicely. That is called counseling. You understand? We see their history, everything. Too much time will be devoted to them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Some they don't believe. First of all, they will never trust anybody. That is another thing.
Oh, that's something
That is
I didn't know,
another
that they don't
very,
trust anybody.
very, yeah. And you know, like anything, you know, new you can give them, you know, they don't like to learn it.
Correct.
And wherever you go, you know, like you are working with a new office, you will find that the person will be perfect, but the people in the office is not good. Yeah, I have a recently one guy.
Correct.
So he has so many degrees and everything. So he came for the therapy. So he came with a recommendation. So, you know, I was telling, you know, just after 1 week of therapy, you must go and work in your office. Okay, he agreed with me. Then he went to another office, he got some jobs, but 2 days he will work. He will tell, no, that lady was not good.
Oh.
Okay, and that guy was not good. He didn't set up all the computers properly. I told, what for? Then they have recruited you. Yeah, so these all the complaints. They are always perfect.
All right.
The other
Yeah.
person is only fighting
Absolutely.
fault with others, actually.
That's the common thing that you see in a person who's got ADHD syndrome. Anyway, viewers, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about how Ayurveda can cure this ADHD. All right, this is the Ayurveda Mantra Show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center, USA. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the Ayurveda Mantra Show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center, USA. And if you are first time watching this show, you must be very surprised, but it is a new time slot every Friday at 12 p.m. This show used to air on Saturdays, every Saturday at 4 p.m., but by popular demand, we have bumped up the show slot, and it's now every Friday at 12 p.m. on your favorite channel, TV Asia. This Ayurveda Mantra Show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center is to educate you and inform you about Ayurveda. Should you have any health-related question or want to know more on Ayurveda, please do send in your email info@santigramusa.com. You'll see that on the screen, info@santigramusa.com. Today with Dr. Ambika Nair of Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center, USA, we're talking about ADHD. And in last two segments, we talked about what ADHD is all about, the symptoms of ADHD, and who is really affected by ADHD. Now, let's talk about how Ayurveda can cure ADHD. Doctor, in your many years of practice, I'm sure that many people came to you after going through their regular doctors and trying out almost every therapy or pills or allopathy, whatever it is. They come to Ayurveda. What is the first step?
Actually, the mothers only come and complain, like with the children, very difficult in focusing, very difficult in learning. Memory, just they forget. Especially we see that numbers they forget very fast. Yeah. So these, because the cognitive power is very less, because they cannot store it, they cannot think that actually.
That is not good if that happens in a young age.
Yeah, very young children. So then that's what I told you, like, because see, once their own age group is progressing, so these children they get back, because they don't want. Because I had recently one child came to me, 11-year-old. They came from Albany to do the therapies in our Oak Tree Road Center. Okay. So I asked him, we started the therapy. So he was asking me, means why are you doing this? So I told what are, like you cannot attend, you don't want to. Then he's telling that I don't want to study. Then what you want to do? I want to do only sports. Okay. Then who will take care of your every, like a finance? Dad will work and give me. Okay, he is going to be 12 years. So, like then slowly now he wants to learn. See, we did very good therapy for him. First of all, this fellow had a very chronic allergy because he used to be, so they used to think that it is all like a, like a pollen allergies and all those things.
So chronic allergy can also lead to ADHD?
Yeah, because in Ayurveda, because this is kapha, very foggy memory. You understand? Because it will be very foggy for you, you cannot even concentrate. If you just hold it like this, after some time you feel that you cannot hold your head for a long time. So this all, like then we did the Nasya treatment and the Talam was given, like a Karnapuranam. There are so many Panchakarma treatments for the detoxification was given. And we started applying special Talam on his, forehead, that is on the Brahma. And after this, child started becoming much better, and like after 1 week the mother came and told that I can talk to him now, otherwise he used to get angry. You cannot talk, whatever he is doing you cannot stop that. He will get angry and he will throw the things out and will go. Very typical ADHD. Okay, so now like after 1 week, then we started, like medicine was also given, that Brahmigridam was given, Ashwagandha was given, and Dhanyondaram pills. There are so many things according to the constitution only. Accordingly only we give actually.
These are Ayurveda pills that we are talking about.
Yeah, and the Gridams, all these people will be knowing. All my sweethearts will be knowing all those things. Okay. So, like we started giving, and it was really, I should say that very, very good improvement I have noted.
Let's say if parents for some reason neglected it, thinking, well, that's how he is or that's how she is.
This is absolutely, this is right what you're talking.
That ignorance and avoidance of it, Ambikaji, can lead to a very serious problem when that kid grows up, right? That kid will develop that personality, and it could be troublesome for every single person around that person, for everybody. Do not ignore when you notice something different in your child's behavior or something that you see that's not making sense. Immediately go out there and then get an advice. And Ayurveda is something that has been working very well, and it has a proven record, and it has no side effects.
No side effects. That is the more important thing.
That is the key thing. It has no side effects. Imagine if an adult has this ADHD syndrome at a very high level.
No, they will never go to doctor actually, because they will think that they are the perfect people, other people are bad.
Correct.
Okay, so somebody by force only they take them to the doctor.
Exactly. No, to have this sickness or disease, obviously it's not in anyone's control. For example,
yeah.
All right? It's not in anyone's control because it could happen, whether it's a genetic, whether it's a chemical imbalance, it could be anything. But once you get that, and once you avoid it and not do anything, not to seek a treatment, that is a wrong thing to do. And even let's say you try your doctor and it's not working out well, and then you delay or you do not go for something called Ayurveda, That is wrong, and that's why you could be blamed for that. So do not delay that, and then get a treatment as soon as possible. With ADHD syndrome, Panchkarma and everything else follows also. Panchkarma
Yes.
is like a regular
Panchakarma
treatment?
will be given. You see, it is not that every day we can give Panchakarma.
Correct.
After the Panchakarma also, we tell them what to do at home, which diet to follow.
Yes,
There are certain,
absolutely.
like sometimes because very aggressive these children are,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
difficult to
Right,
manage.
right.
Even whether it is child or the elder adults, So we tell them to reduce the meat intake, all those things we tell them.
Let's say once that part of the treatment is done, and however it takes long, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
3 weeks maximum.
3
yeah.
weeks, okay, fine. Then do they have to come back a year later or 2 years
They
later?
will come. See, they will be with us for the follow-up.
Acha.
Okay, then we give them the herbal medication and correct advice is given. So slowly we taper off all the medications, and they will be their own.
Okay.
Okay, and like a counseling, it's very interesting counseling with the kids. Whatever you say, they don't listen to the parents, it's very
Yeah,
difficult.
exactly.
So whatever we say, they listen and they really do wonder. Treated a lot of kids and adults, and whoever is listening, I know they
Yes.
know that how I take care of them.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. And kids and the young teenagers are the ones that they really should be cured if they have this ADHD syndrome. Okay, Dr. Nair, at the end of our show, any tips that you can share with our viewers?
Yeah, if they have any cold or something like that, don't give any yogurt. And don't feed them with so much of cheese.
Acha.
Yeah, because that will make, if the digestion is not good, means it will become very foggy for them.
Correct.
That is there.
Well, with that note, obviously that's the tip of the day, and we talked about ADHD in our show, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. That's what ADHD is all about. But after listening to Dr. Ambika Nair and after knowing all the details of ADHD, Dr. Nair, I think I can say that ADHD could stand for Ayurveda delay health decline.
Oh God.
Right? If you delay in Ayurveda treatment, your health could decline. So
You are so creative.
I'm
I
just
tell
adding
you.
it up, ADHD, Ayurveda delay, health decline. But anyway, it's jokingly I'm saying that. But do consider Ayurveda. Should you know anyone has ADHD, or God forbid, if you have that ADHD, Ayurveda treatment works very well. And Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center USA, location near you, can be a great place for you to visit and get a treatment. Or any other question you have about Ayurveda, send us an email, info@santigramusa.com. Dr. Ambika Nair, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, feeling so better after speaking with you and knowing about Ayurveda and
ADHD.
and ADHD.
So
and
we
what
all
needs
have
to be
ADHD
done.
now.
Correct. Anyway, viewers, this is Sanjeev wishing you all happy week ahead, and remember to live a happy and healthy life and have a vibrant health. All right. Thank you for watching our show. Now it's in a new slot every Friday at 12 p.m. And when you get a chance, do visit Santigram website to get all the information. Until we meet again, take care of yourself and have a happy days ahead. Thank you.